Okay, good morning, good day, good afternoon, depending on where you're at in the world. This is Wolverine, USA, broadcasting out of Ann Arbor, Michigan, for the Salvation Trading Company. At the Salvation Trading Company, we learn to trade Forex with realistic outcomes using price indicators and cross-pair analysis. We've been trading for about 14 years now. We found a very successful way of trading by just using three simple indicators, and we'll show that today real briefly. But to get a better idea of the trading indicators for both scalping and daily and weekly trade suggestions, go to www.salvationtrading.com, where you can review the weekly screenshots, follow-ups, as well as the monthly follow-up screenshots and the yearly pip count, both positive and negative pips taken. Now, what I'm going to highlight is just a couple trades from this week that we used, but the total for 11 trades were taken on scalping trades this week for 244 pips total. One failed for minus 11 pips, which gives you an average of 22.18 pips per trade. Also, we do have weekly trade suggestions for longer position trading, and those came out at 478 pips total for the weekly trades from last week. All right, so let's get right into showing you some of the trade suggestions here, so we'll take a look here on some of our results. Here's one for 39 pips. Kind of give you an idea of how we use our indicators so that we can scalp our trades. Okay, here's another one for 16. I'll stop and I'll highlight a couple of these, but you can see there's 23 on Euro, 11, and again, you go to the web page and catch these and look at these in more detail if you like. I'll stop and highlight this one for a 31 pip on the Euro dollar, taken in the U.S. session back on the 12th of January 2012. Now here I like to show this because this is a counter trend trade. You'll see here on the left hand column we do have the ability to what we do is we like to go through we call rules of engagement. Everybody gets a list of the rules of engagement, and there you just go through your checklist. The more you can check off, the higher probability of successful trade. I just wanted to point out, though, you can see this first trading with the trend with the 5-minute trend is not checked off because this is a counter. This will be considered a counter trend trade here. So, which is for scalping technique is just fine. We just want to identify that we are counter trending, and I know we have a 5-minute trend line that we use, and that 5-minute trend line is moving long. Also, our 1-minute trend line is moving long, and so both of our trends are moving long here on the Euro dollar. So we know it's a counter trend trade. However, what we will look for is, you'll see the next checklist on the checklist is price testing known resistance or support levels. Well, these are the resistance support levels. Now these are sent to my clients every day before the trading sessions start, so we know that these are the likelihoods of where price is going to stall and give us an opportunity to either trade within the channel or trade the breakout. And this is where we use our next line of indicators that are free from your broker, which is the MACD. All right, and that's why we consider this a scalping using the 1-minute MACD method, and also knowing where our trend lines are at. So here we are testing resistance. Price comes up just over resistance, comes right back down to test it as support to see if it will hold a support. Now remember these are just 1-minute candles here, but we have 3 Japanese candles closing in the red, and we're coming into support. However, we also have confirmation. As you can see, we are one of the checklist questions are we also converged at extremes or testing the zero line. Here's the zero line. Yes, we are. Our MACD lines are up above the zero line, so we're upper extremes here. We're testing the extremes, upper extremes here, and we have and now is the 1-minute MACD fast moving average, is it crossing over the slow moving average? Okay, our fast moving average is this red line. Yes, we are converged, we are crossing over, and we are starting to diverge short here. We can confirm divergence by watching the histogram develop this valley. There's our divergence. You can also see it happening with the lines diverging or separating apart. So as soon as we get the crossover of the fast moving average or the slow moving average at resistance, breaking down through resistance, that gives us all the indicators we need to know to give us a high probability for a short on this euro dollar. We also have no cross pair. We also have we had no high impact news within 30 minutes, and the cross pairs are fueling the trade at this point, which means we're looking at dollar Swiss to go the opposite. Dollar Swiss was moving long, and we had the cable moving short, and the euro sterling moving short, helping to fuel this trade. So you can see here's the time, these are all live trade calls, by the way. Here's the live trade call that we took. Took it short at 28.26 with a 10 pip stop loss plus our spread. And once we got into this pair and the price started to move short, I always recommend to take your first 10 pips off, take a major position off. So I take at least 3/4 off at the first 10 pip mark, and 10 pip plus your spread, so you get all that back, protect your capital, move your stop to break even at that point. That way if price reverses, you're still going to be a winner in the trade. And at this point then, as the MACD lines continue to diverge and diverge short, it is taking the momentum short, which is taking price short, and finally takes price down to where it stalls at 27.95. So there's our 2/3 off at 28.14. Took the remaining off at 27.95 here as the MACD lines bottomed out. As you know, that's our full momentum move. Just watching the MACD lines, as soon as that fast moving average leveled off, we got out of the trade. Okay, so I just wanted to highlight that one trade, but you'll see within this, and again, you go to the website at salvationtrading.com. You can see all the trades, even the ones. Here's the minus 11 pip one, and you can see there are two areas of the rules engagement that weren't met. The 5-minute trend, but the biggest problem was that we didn't have the cross pairs fueling the trade. So there's 43 pips, 21 pips, 46 pips. These are all quick scalping techniques. So there you go again, 11 trades, and over 244 pips on 11 trades for the week. All right, but at any time, again, come to our website and feel free to join us for a 10-day free trial. There you'll get live webinars for the first 2 hours of each market session, and you get trade setups, and you will take live trades, both an all trading session when possible, and you'll see those recorded are live trades taken. All right, it's www.salvationtrading.com. We would love to have you there, and feel free there to look at these follow-up screenshots in detail. And if you have any questions, just fill out the questionnaire and it'll come right to us. Thank you for your time, and God bless.